What's going on, everybody? My name is Dom of X, comicrelease.com associate editor. This is the second part of the spring 2026 catalog of DC Comics, as of course requested by you guys. We have a new catalog coming up soon, and again, I thought might be time to go over the previous catalog as we get to see more and more things solicited before jumping to the next era and page of DC Collected Editions. Let's go ahead and kick this entire thing off with the Legion of Superheroes 5 Years Later Omnibus Volume 2, 1,328 pages, coming out on the 7th of April at $175 for this brand new edition. This is going to collect Legion issues 69 through 70. Nice. Legion of Superheroes 40 to 61. And annual 4 through 5, Legionnaires 1 through 18, and annual number 1, Valor 20 through 23, and the Who's Who update 1933 one-shot. Next book from this list is the DC Finest, The Hangman Never Loses trade paperback, $39.99, 600 pages. This is going to collect Weird Western Tales 12 through 17, All-Star Western 2 through 8 and 11, and issue number 10, Super DC Giant 15, and Tomahawk 130 through 140, coming out on the 14th of April. Next to these books is The Animal Man by Dylan and Vaked Omnibus. This is 688 pages, $100, coming out on the 14th of April, collecting Animal Man 27 through 50, Suicide Squad 58, and the select pages from War of the Gods number 3. I also would like to note that this was previously placed in the catalog as a compendium and not an omnibus, so this is going to be a big upgrade and jump in, and will also slide in nicely right next to your deluxes or omnibus of Grant Morrison's Animal Man. Next, we have the Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age trade paperback, Andy Diggle, Leo Fernandez, in a spiritual sequel to the Gotham by Gaslight one-shot. 216 pages, $19.99. Also on the 14th of April, collecting the 6-issue series. I also would like to note that the standard size hardcover, for those who do prefer that type of format, is going to be $29.99 and will release the following week on the 21st of April. Next, we've got the Sword of Azrael, the deluxe edition by Dennis O'Neil and Joe Quesada, 240 pages, $34.99. This is going to collect the 4-issue series and the Azrael Ash one-shot. Next, we've got Booster Gold, the complete series from 2007, the third and final volume of the set right before the Flashpoint crisis happened. 520 pages, $39.99. This is going to collect Booster Gold 32 through 47 and the 6-issue Time Masters Vanishing Point miniseries. Next, we've got the Road to Rebirth Flash Omnibus by Rob Venditti, Brett Booth, and Van Jensen. And at the tail end, DC Universe Rebirth number 1, which just seems to be anyways where all roads converge to as it leads into a new era for DC. This is $125, 904 pages, collecting issues 26 through 52 of Flash, right where it picks up from the Manipool and Buccioletto Omnibus, along with the 3rd and 4th annuals of that said run. Flash features and issue number 1, the Rebirth one-shot like I mentioned earlier, and a story from Secret Origins number 7, which is the chase. Next, we've got the Green Lantern Corps and the Green Lantern crossover that just happened not too long ago from Morgan Hampton and Jeremy Adams, the Starbreaker Supremacy trade paperback at $19.99, 184 pages. This is going to collect issues 25 through 27 of the ongoing current Green Lantern series, and the same can be said for the 7th through 9th issues of Green Lantern Corps. Next, we've got the Salvation Run event getting a trade paperback. Yes, Battle World for villains, essentially, and what they are going to be adapting in future DCU projects is going to be reprinted in this trade paperback. 192 pages, along with $19.99 as the price point, coming out on the 21st. It should be the 21st anyways of April, collecting the 7-issue Salvation Run event. Next, we've got the Batman, A Death in the Family, DC Finest trade paperback. You go over to the writers. This is a Jim Starlin, Jim Aparo, Mike DiCarlo. Interesting and a fantastic piece of art, in my opinion. $39.99 for this one. Again, if you ignore the graphic, this is going to collect Batman 423 to 429, and annual number 12, Batman the Cult 1 through 4, Detective Comics 590 through 595, and annual number 1. Next, we've got JLA Book 3. This is essentially the JLA 1 million trade paperback collection at 640 pages and $39.99 for this one, interestingly enough. This is going to collect the 4-issue DC 1 million series, along with JLA 24 through 31, JLA Titans issue number 123, and JLA in Crisis Secret Files number 1, JLA 1 million, and Justice League and Hitman issues 1 through 2. Next, we've got the Robin the Bronze Age Omnibus 2026 edition. This is 912 pages, $125, collecting all the issues that you appropriately see below, as it was the same in the last printing. Next, we've got the Kryptonite Spectrum standard size hardcover. This is a black label series done by the same creators who created the Ice Cream Man image series as well. 184 pages, $29.99, collecting the Kryptonite Spectrum issues of that specific limited series. Next, we've got the Batman by Chip Zdarsky Omnibus. Can't believe it's coming out this early, but here we are with a brand new cover done by Chip Zdarsky that is still being finalized. 960 pages for this one, $125. This is going to collect Batman the Night issues 1 through 10, Batman issues 125 through 136, which just takes us right up before the Catwoman Batman Gotham War crossover and stories from Batman Urban Legends issues 1 through 6. Next, we've got Batman the Brave and the Bold Tomorrow's Heroes trade paperback, which is going to collect specific stories from issues 14 through 20 of Batman Brave and the Bold, which is an anthology series that revolves around, yes, you guessed it, Batman teaming up with another hero. 152 pages at $17.99. DC Finest, the Joker, the last is now coming out on the 28th of April. $39.99, 552 pages, collecting Batman 251, 260, 286, 291 through 294, and 321. Detective Comics 475 through 476 and 504. JLA 77, Wonder Woman 280 through 283. Brave and the Bold 111, 118, 129 through 130 and 141. And the 10-issue Joker 1975 series. Next, we've got the Omega Act, which is the second volume, effectively, of the Mark Waid, Dan Mora Justice League Unlimited ongoing series. $24.99 or $17.99 for the standard size hardcover and trade paperback, respectively, as they are coming out on the same day at 136 pages. This is going to collect Justice League Unlimited 9 through 11, Dark Tomorrow special, and the Omega Act special, done by Mr. Mark Guggenheim and Mr. Joshua Williams, specifically for those series, respectively. Anyways, we've got Omega Men by Tom King, the deluxe edition. I sold my copy off, and I am thinking of maybe getting this, or, well, maybe they do an absolute, I have no idea. Anyways, Tom King, Barnaby Magenta, 304 pages, $49.99, collecting the 12-issue Omega Men series. Next, we've got a big one, which is the Teen Titans by Jeff Johns Compendium Volume 1, 1,326 pages at $59.99, collecting Teen Titans 1 through 8, or 28, I should say, and the one-half issue with Rose and Slade, Beast Boy issues 1 through 4, Outsiders 24 through 25, Titans Young Justice Graduation Day number 1, Teen Titans Outsiders Secret Files 2003 number 1, the Legion special drawn by Ivan Reyes, Supergirl issue number 2, which has never been collected before in this particular format. We've also got the Outsiders Secret Files 2005 number 1, the Return of Donna Troy done by Phil Jimenez, and then, of course, the Legends of the DC Universe 80-page giant issue number 2. I would also like to say that the reading order for this is going to be different than the Teen Titans by Jeff Johns Omnibus that has been placed out. So if you are interested in getting it, definitely pick all of this up. Next, we got the Second Night, which is the second part of the 3-parter series from Dan Jurgens and Mike Perkins on this black label book, magazine size, if you will. This is going to come out on the 5th of May, $24.99, 152 pages, collecting the Batman Second Night issues 1 through 3. Next, we've got Green Arrow Year 1. Ooh, Andy Diggle and Jock, 152 pages $9.99 as well, so same page count coincidentally. This is going to collect the 6-issue Green Arrow Year 1 miniseries. Next, we've got Nightwing, A Night in Bloodhaven by Chuck Dixon, Scott McDaniel, Phil Noto, etc. 1,168 pages, $59.99. Collecting Batman 600 and 605, Nightwing 60 and 8 or 60 through 82, The Flash plus Nightwing number 1, Birds of Prey 37, Gotham Knights 14, 16 through 17, and 20 through 21. Nightwing the Target issue number 1. Batman the 10-cent adventure issue number 1, Joker Last Laugh Secret Files and Origins number 1, Joker Last Laugh 1 through 6, and Nightwing Our Worlds at War number 1. Next up, we got the Zatanna by Paul Dini Omnibus, which is going to come out on the 5th of May as well. 100 pages, 720 pages, $100. Detective Comics issues 833 through 834. Zatanna Everyday Magic 0. Black Canary and Zatanna Bloodspell number 1. DC Infinite Halloween Special number 1. Zatanna 1 through 16. Zatanna the Mistress of Magic number 1. And Secrets of Sinister House issue number 1. Next, we got one book from a friend of mine who is Sarah Leuver. Check her out on the IGs, the Blue Skies, etc. Her art is phenomenal. And for those who do not know, she did indeed draw my profile picture. This is $12.99, 160 pages. Brandon Snyder is going to be the writer for this original graphic novel. Help support a friend. Check it out. Doesn't hurt too much on the wallet, and we would appreciate it. Next, we've got Absolute Batman White Knight coming out in both color, black and white. At least that's what the contents are for this 8-issue series. 496 pages, $100, coming out on the 12th of May. A lot of people have been waiting for this, and you should definitely go. Next up, we got the next DC Finest Wonder Woman trade paperback, which is Dawn Before Darkness by Gail Simone, Greg Rucka, Nicola Scott, and Doug Hazelwood. 456 pages, $39.99. Collecting Wonder Woman 36 through 44 and 600, Secret 6, 10 through 14, Blackest Night Wonder Woman issues 1 through 3, yes, where she does become a specific part of a core, and I won't spoil as to who, and DC Halloween Special 09 number 1. The only volume that they would collect after this feasibly is the J. Michael Straczynski run that comes right after the heels of Gail Simone's. Next, we got Immortal Legend Batman, and if you are looking at the thing and seeing, wow, Batman looks like a Power Ranger, that looks and feels exactly like the way that this book is meant to be read. Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom, along with Erica DeUrso, who was on the Infernal Girl Red original graphic novel series at Massiveverse, with Dan Mora also supplying some art, not all, but some. I still don't know how that guy gets all of this done. 224 pages and $29.99 for the standard size hardcover. This is going to collect the 6-issue series. Next, we've got Chris Moyler's Justice League of America, A League of One, a deluxe edition, 280 pages, $24.99, collecting the League of One original graphic novel. Crazy that this is coming out. Next, we also have a all-in series, which is Red Tornado's Justice League team with Power Girl, Mr. Deadman, Red Canary, Simon Baz, who I cannot believe has been used in a comic, and along with Cyborg. Solana Ahmed and Clayton Henry are the team here on this book at 136 pages, $17.99, collecting the 6-issue series. Next, we've got the Suicide Squad Ostrander Omnibus Volume 2. Glad Volume 1 is out and Omni 2 is on its way. 1,008 pages, $150, collecting Suicide Squad 19 through 39, annual issue number 1. Deadshot 1 through 4, Firestorm 82, and 86 through 87, Secret Origins 37, Checkmate 15 through 18, Manhunter 6 through 7 and 14, Captain Atom 30, Justice League of America 27, Who's Who, the Definitive Directory of the DC Universe 4, 6, and 18, Who's Who Update 88 1 through 3, Who's Who in the DC Universe 92, 14, and 16, and Flash issue number 12, along with pages from Invasion 1 through 3. Next, we've got Elseworld Superman, volume number 1, 256 pages, $150, coming out on the 19th of May. This is going to collect Superman Speeding Bullets 1, Superman the Man of Steel Annual 3 and 5, Superman Annual 6 and 8, Steel Annual number 1, Superboy Annual number 1 and 3, Adventures of Superman Annual 6 and 8, Action Comics Annual 6 and 8, Superman Cal number 1, Superman at Earth's End number 1, Supergirl Annual number 1, Superman and Wonder Woman Whom Gods Destroy 1 through 4, Superman's Metropolis number 1, Superman Distant Fires number 1, and Superman The Dark Side 1 through 3. Next, we We've got the Absolute Blackest Night 2026 edition. See, I was so hyped up I couldn't even get my words out. 576 pages and $125 for a piece of my childhood. This is going to collect Blackest Night 0 through 8, Untold Tales of the Blackest Night #1, Blackest Night Director's Cut #1, Green Lantern issues 43 through 48 and 50 through 52, along with a story from DC Universe 0. Next, we've got JL, Cheetah, and Cheshire Rob the Watchtower. The actual series is just called Cheetah and Cheshire Rob the Justice League, but you have to add in the Justice League if you gotta make this sell to the book market. And this is the Black Magic Wonder Woman Rebirth team reuniting, which is, of course, Greg Rucka and Nicholas Scott. 160 pages, $17.99, coming out on the 19th of May. Next, we got Sergeant Rock, the Rock of Easy trade paperback, Easy Co. anyways, trade paperback, collecting the first appearance of Mr. Sergeant Rock, and a couple of issues right beforehand with it, 616 pages, $39.99, coming out on the 19th of May, collecting GI Combat 68 and our Army at War 81 through 122. Next, we got Gotham Central, a DC Compact Comics edition, 240 pages, $9.99, collecting Gotham Central 1 through 10. Next, we got the Teen Titans Bronze Age Omnibus 2026 edition. This is 792 pages, $100, collecting Teen Titans 25 through 53, Brave and the Bold, 94, 102, and 149, along with Batman Family 6 and 8 through 9. Next on the list, we have the Supergirl, DC Finest, a surprise indeed. This is Die and Let Live. This is the next DC Supergirl in the Peter David line of Supergirl comics and issues that he has written. 576 pages, $39.99, collecting Adventure Comics 80-page giant #1. Resurrection Man 16 through 17, Supergirl issues 19 through 35, and 1 million. Supergirl Prism double shot #1, Team Superman #1, and Team Superman Secret Files #1 as well. DC Pride What the Heart Wants, or The Heart Wants. This is the 2025 DC Pride one-shot, reprinted out for the book market. 168 pages and $24.99, coming out on the 26th of May. Next, we got Wonder Woman Volume 4, The Island of Mice and Men by Tom King and Daniel Sampere. 232 pages, $19.99, collecting issues 23 to 28 of Wonder Woman. Next, we've got Batman Urban Legends Omnibus Volume 1. Various artists, a lot of different creative teams, all put in a nice, succinct reading order style and format for the first 12 issues of the Batman Urban Legends Anthology series. $100 is the price point, 808 pages is the count. Next, we have Camelot 3000 by Barr and Ballin, 360 pages, $34.99, coming out on the 26th of May, collecting issues 1 through 12 of Camelot 3000. Next, we've got the 2026 edition of the New 52 Lemire Sorrentino Green Arrow run, 480 pages, $49.99, collecting Green Arrow 17 through 34 and 23.1, Secret Origins #4, and Futures End Green Arrow issue #1. We've also got Absolute Batman and Robin by Grant Morrison, which is expanded now, 712 pages, $125. This previously did not collect the Return of Bruce Wayne 1 through 6, but now it is. Batman and Robin 1 through 16, the Return #1, and the Return of Bruce Wayne 1 through 6. The next volume, what I would anticipate, will actually collect the 0 issue of Batman Incorporated, which is and would effectively be the last in the line of the Grant Morrison Batman Absolutes. Next, we've got the first volume of Matt Fraction's Batman, which is Daylight. The title, anyways, is Daylight. 192 pages, $29.99, $19.99, collecting issues 1 through 6 of Batman. Next, we've got Detective Comics, the New 52, Volume 2 for the Omni, done by my friend John Layman. Jason Fabok, Francis Manipul, Brian Buccellato, and Peter J. Tomasi on this one. 1,056 pages for a $150 price count. This is coming out now on the 2nd of June, collecting Detective Comics 25 through 52, and annual #3, Catwoman 27 through 28, Batgirl 27, Birds of Prey 27 through 28, Batwing 27, Secret Origins 2 and 10, Detective Comics Features End #1, Convergence Justice League #1, and Detective Comics Endgame issue #1 as well. Next, we've got the Compendium of Superman Adventures, the second one by Mark Millar and Aloysius Amancio, with a nice Nice different art style from Alex Ross. I actually would like to see Alex Ross draw a little bit more in that style. I know that he has upgraded his hyper-realistic art, if you would, and you could see that it is 976 pages, which is going to collect issues 29 through 66 of Superman Adventures. Next, we've got the Red Sun Compact Comics Edition by Mark Millar, Dave Johnson, Andrew Robinson. 152 pages, $9.99. This is going to collect the 3-issue Superman Red Sun series. Next, we've got Absolute Green Lantern Volume 2 by Al Ewing and Janoy Lindsay. 176 pages, $29.99, $19.99 for the standard size hardcover, trade paperback, respectively. Coming out on the 9th of June. This is going to collect the 7th through 12th issues of Absolute Green Lantern. Next, we've got the deluxe edition of Mark Waid and Dan Mora's Batman Superman World's Finest. 368 pages, $49.99. Should have put Travis Moore there on the artist. But anyways, this is going to collect Detective Comics 1050 and Batman Superman World's Finest 1 through 11. Next, we've got the Impossible Escape, which is the next volume of the DC Finest Team Ups line. 560 pages, $39.99, collecting Brave and the Bold 106 to 130, and stories from Super Team Family number 2, which is Showdown in San Lorenzo, and number 3, The End of the World, along with the covers to Super Team Family issues 1 and 4 through 7. Next, we've got the Silver Age Omnibus of Supergirl. I thought this was okay, but I am glad that they are reprinting it. 688 pages, $100 for the Supergirl movie. Action Comics 252 through 307 is coming out as well in this specific omnibus. What might have appeared to some folks as a Brainiac anthology omnibus is actually the gap filler right in between Triangle Years Omnibus Volume 1 and the Superman Exile and Other Stories Omnibus. This is the Brainiac Reborn Omnibus, 1,144 pages. $150 coming out with the collection of Action Comics 647 through 658, Adventures of Superman 461 and 471, along with annual number 2, Legion Annual 1990 issue number 1, Lex Luthor the Unauthorized Biography number 1, Superman issues 38 through 48, and Superman Special issue number 1, along with Superman Under a Yellow Sun, a novel by Clark Kent as well. Next up, we got the Green Arrow Batman Question Arcadia Standard Size Hardcover by Gabe Hardman, 152 pages, $24.99. Coming out on the 16th of June. This is going to collect the 4-issue Standard Size Hardcover Black Label series. Next, we've got the Under the Red Hood DC Compact Comics Edition, featuring the return of the one and only Jason Todd, coming back as a character you might not recognize. $384.99 coming out on the 16th of June. This is going to collect Batman 635 through 641, 645 through 650, and annual issue number 25. Next, we got Dark Crisis coming out in an omnibus format. 1,000 pages, $125, collecting JL issue number 75, Dark Crisis issue number 0, Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths 1 through 7, The Flash 783 to 786, Justice League Road to Dark Crisis issue number 1, I Am Batman 15, Dark Crisis Young Justice 1 through 6, Dark Crisis Worlds Without End, a Justice League, Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Batman as well, Dark Crisis The Deadly Green number 1, Warzone number 1, Dark Army number 1, and Big Bang number 1, 2. This is also going to come out in DC Finest format, which is the first of the Robin line, The Origin of Robin. So we're getting very, very early Dick Grayson stories. 424 pages, $39.99, although it does not appear to be the first of a set of this volume. This is Batman 184, 192, 202, 213, 227, 229 through 231, 234 through 236, 239 through 242, 244, 245, 248, 250, 252, 254, 259, Detective 342, 386, 390 through 391, 394 through 395, 398 through 403, 445, 447, and 450 through 451. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, 111 and 130, and World's Finest Comics, 141, 147, 195, and 200. Next, we've got the Compendium 5 of Milestone, 1,344 pages, $59.99, and I believe there is still going to be they're going to be releasing one more right after this. Blood Syndicate 33 through 35, Hardware 39 through 50, Icon 38 through 42, Static 32 through 45, Y Sun, the White Wolf 1 through 4, Heroes 1 through 6, Static Shock Rebirth of the Cool 1 through 4, Static Shock Special number 1, and Milestone Forever 1 through 2. We've got another surprise in the DC list, and that is the second omnibus of Supergirl, New 52, in the line of everything, 968 pages, $125. This is going to collect Supergirl 21 through 40, Annual 2 of Action Comics, and Cyborg Superman 23.1. Green Lantern, Red Lanterns 28, Red Lanterns 29 through 34, and Annual number 1. Batman, Superman 16 through 21, Superboy 25, Supergirl features End issue number 1, and Superman 25, along with Superman featuring Hell 23.3. I also would like to mention that, yes, this is going to contain the material that most people have been wanting to for a very long time. At least in this specific community. I can't name any other community that wants it. But I know that a lot of people really, really want to read the Supergirl becomes a Red Lantern part of the series. And the Charles Soule entire arc is collected in here. So kudos to DC for getting it all out. Next, we got Absolute Flash coming out in standard size hardcover and trade paperback, $24.99 or $17.99 for the standard size hardcover trade paperback respectively, collecting Absolute Flash 7 through 12. Next, we've got the Fourth World DC Finest When the Old Gods Die, 616 pages, $39.99 for this Jack Kirby, a masterpiece. Mr. Miracle 1 through 6, Forever People 1 through 5, New Gods 1 through 4, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen 133 through 141, and Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane 115. Next, we got the Bronze Age JLA Volume 1 Omnibus coming out in a 2026 edition at 856 pages, $125, collecting issues 77 through 113 of JLA. Next, we've got the Swamp Thing by Rom V and Mike Perkins Omnibus, which was previously a deluxe edition. It used to be a very cool price of $40, and now it has skyrocketed all the way up. Well, it's now $100, 560 pages instead of the former Future State Swamp Thing 1 through 2. Legend of the Swamp Thing Halloween Spectacular, issue number 1. The entire 16-issue series by Rom V and Mike Perkins, and Poison Ivy Swamp Thing Feral Trees number 1. Next, we've got the Quiet Man, which is effectively the last of the Batman and Robin line of comics, at least for now. Philip Kennedy Johnson is still writing it, and he is unfortunately going to be the last writer on this specific series, 152 pages, $19.99, coming out on the 23rd of June, collecting Batman and Robin 25 through 29. Next, we've got the Get Gyro. I know somebody named Jiro, so I always say Jiro. But anyways, we got the complete collection of this, which is the Get Jiro and Get Jiro Blood and Sushi. Collected in here, took 344 pages, $29.99 by Langdon Foss and Anthony Bourdain. Next, we've got the Robin Year 1 trade paperback coming out in a brand new edition. Chuck Dixon and Scott Beatty with Javi Pulido, 216 pages, $29.99, collecting the 4-issue, series of Robin Year 1. Next, we've got the Batgirl Burnside in a compact edition format. Very surprised with this, and not only that, at the page count as well, how many issues are collected in here. $9.99, coming out on the 7th of July for this compact edition. Next, we've got the Monster Men and Batman and the Monster Men. Matt Wagner. If you know him from Grendel, you should definitely pick this up at 144 pages, $17.99, coming out on the 7th of July, collecting the 6-issue series. We've also got the Justice League of America, the Silver Age Omnibus, Volume 1, which is definitely not 144 pages and $17.99. Instead, this omnibus should be $100 for this specific bookie, but nonetheless, this is going to collect the first 30 issues of the Justice League of America ongoing series, and this is also going to collect their first appearances in the Brave and the Bold as well. Again, $125 for this one. Next, we've got the Omnibus Volume 2 of Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, 600 pages. This is coming out on the 7th of July as well. Also collected in this is Nightwing 97 through 100, 105, 109 to 110, 114 to 118. The A story specifically for issues 101 through 104. The Titans are in there. 106 through 108, the A stories. 111 through 113, the A stories. 114 through 118, and annual issue number 20, 22, number 1. Next, we've got a deluxe edition re-edition of the Batman TMNT crossover. Yes, this is where Raphael was told by Batman, this is where I watch my parents die. 256 pages, $39.99, coming out on the 14th of July. This is going to collect the 6-issue series. Sam Hamm sees blind justice with Batman, 576 pages, $39.99, collecting Batman 430 through 435, an annual 13, Detective Comics 596 through 603, and Stories for Secret Origins 36 and issue 39 as well. Next, we got the Planetary coming out in Compendium. I missed out on the Omni. I want to get the Absolute someday because I believe that John Cassaday's art deserves it. 824 pages, $59.99, coming out on the 14th of July, collecting the entirety of Planetary. Next, we've got, we don't know what's collected in here yet, but Omnibus, the next Poison Ivy volume by G. Willow Wilson and Marcio Takara, 200 pages, $29.99 or $19.99, wherever you may like to get, however much you would like to get it for the standard size hardcover and trade paperback coming out on the same day. Next, we got the Superman Action Comics by Jan Jurgens Omnibus. This is the second and last part of the Rebirth run, collecting Action Comics 977 to 1000, 1051, and 1057. Action Comics The Oz Effect Deluxe Edition number 1, Action Comics Special number 1, The Death of Superman 30th Anniversary number 1, and Superman and Clark Doom Rising issue number 1. 736 pages, $100 for this omnibus. Next, we've got the Absolute Edition of Batman by Darwin Cook. 672 pages, $125, coming out on the 21st of July. Batman Ego, Batman the Spirit number 1, Catwoman Selina's Big Score, Catwoman 1 through 4, Solo issue number 5, and select stories from Batman Gotham Knights 23 and 33, Detective Comics 759 through 762, Harley Quinn Holiday Special number 1, Just Imagine Stan Lee with Chris Bacalo creating Catwoman number 1, and his first published story from Talent Showcase issue number 19. Next, we have the Nightshade Odyssey, which is also effectively the next DC Finest volume of the Suicide Squad. 600 pages, $39.99, coming out on the 21st of July. Suicide Squad 11 through 20, annual number 1, Doom Patrol and Suicide Squad Special number 1, Flash issue number 12, Manhunter number 1 and 6, Justice League International 13, Deadshot 1 through 4, and Checkmate 1 and 8 are collected in here. Next, we've got the Flash by Joshua Williamson Omnibus Volume 3, 888 pages, $125, collecting Flash issues 70 through 88, 750 through 762, and 800. The Flash Annual issue number 3, Cybernetic Summer number 1, and Dark Knight's Metal Speed Metal number 1. Next, we've got the compact edition of Injustice Gods Among Us Year 1. If you're a fan of the game, you want to see, well, hey, how did this happen? You should go check this out. 416 pages, $9.99, collecting Injustice Gods Among Us Annual number 1. Next, we got the Nightwing Volume 3, Cirque du Cine. Dan Waters, Dexter Soy, one of my favorite combos in comics right now. This is going to be Dexter Soy's last issues on Nightwing, as they are gearing towards a brand new jumping on point in issue 136 of Nightwing. 152 pages, $24.99, $17.99, collecting issues 130 to 135 of one of my favorite books coming out in stores. Next, we got the Jack Kirby Bronze Age Omnibus of the DC Universe, 1,472 pages, $175, coming out on the 28th of July. In the Days of the Mob 1 through 2, Spirit World number 1, Weird Mystery Tales 1 through 3, The Demon 1 through 16, Sandman 1 through 6, OMAC 1 through 8, Our Fighting Forces 151 through 162, Superpowers 1 through 5, Superpowers 1 through 6, First Issue Special number 1 and 5 through 6, DC Comics Presents 84, Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter number 3, and Forbidden Tales of Dark Mansion number 6. Next, we got Aquaman by Jeff Johns, Book 1, collecting issues 0 through 13, 320 pages, $29.99, coming out on the 28th of July. I would also like to say that this is going to stop right before the legendary Throne of Atlantis story arc. That is indeed a crossover in between Aquaman and the rest. So we are going to stop there on issue number 0 is where it ends for this specific trade paperback. The big one, everybody has been waiting for this, which is Batman, the Bronze Age Omnibus, Volume 1. Dennis O'Neil, Neil Adams, Irv Novick, 1,088 pages, $150, collecting Batman 217 through 244 at Detective Comics 393 through 426. Limited Collector's Edition 51 and the Saga of Ra's al Ghul 1 through 4. Up next on the list is DC Finest Hard Traveling Heroes, trying to get an update from this, which you will not get here, but on, you know, the channel. 600 pages, $39.99 on very fine condition. We are still waiting for an update. Next, we got the second omnibus of George Perez's Wonder Woman, 552 pages, $75, 28th of July, coming out with the collected editions from Wonder Woman issues 25 through 45 and annual number 2. Next, we got the Absolute Edition of Wonder Woman Historia. This is an Absolute Edition, effectively, of the magazine size DC Black Label series that details the Amazons in a very, very different light of the sort. $100, 296 pages for this 3-issue masterclass. Next, we got Swamp Thing by Rick Veitch, book 3, Time Upon a Once. 424 pages, $39.99. The New Titans, issue number 0, Swamp Thing 80 through 87. We got annual number 5 thrown in there as well. The Vertigo special of Swamp Thing, and then we have the 1989 Black Label series that is effectively going to print out the story of what if Swamp Thing met Jesus Christ. I can't wait to see all of this unfold. Next, we've got the Absolute Superman, the Man of Steel, and effectively the last of the long line in this video. John Byrne's 6-issue series that literally changed the course of the character. $100, 328 is going to be collected on the 9th of September. And that's going to be it for this round of DC Books.
If you haven't yet, check out our website, comicreleases.com, my and Webhead's love letter to comics, a hotspot where you can finally figure out what's coming out, when, from what place. Our unique upcoming website tracker in the Collected Editions tab makes sure that you're on top of every single collected edition coming out on the market, with release date updates to the minute, from the tiniest graphic novels to the giant Generator Deluxe hardcovers as large as an Absolute. Our unique spreadsheet not only gives out the most accurate information out there, but our format also filters, ensure that you can find your books as quickly as possible. The tracker also gives out links to domestic and international retailers so that you can purchase your comic books at the snap of a finger. We are also proud to host monthly solicitations as per given by the publishers that generously send us information to give to you all. From the Ultimate Universe to the creator-loved Oceans and Universes, we specialize in giving you the most readable format of solicitations without any of the annoying advertisements. If you also donate to our Patreon at just $2 a month, which is less than a coffee at Starbucks, you will receive access to a special watch list dedicated to individually tracking items that are on your wish list, past or present. Place in your tracking number and make sure that these books also not only come in safe, you can even put in special comments on these as well. On top of that, your name will also show up at the end of every single Dom of X video creates as a huge thank you. That is comicreleases.com. For more information, check this out down in the description. If you also want to contact me or Webhead, check the contact forms down in the description, or email me down in the description.
Let me know down in the comment section, as my focus fails to recollect, if you are going to be picking up any of these omnibuses, DC Finest, Absolutes, or even standard size hardcovers or trade paperbacks, wherever you all prefer. I know that there are a lot of books coming out, and I cannot wait to share the next list with you guys when they drop. That is going to be it for me, everybody. I am Dom of X. Please like, subscribe if you haven't yet. We have a lot more coming in 2026. I hope you and your family, or whoever it may be, your friends, acquaintances, etc., have a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you all have a happy new year.